My dear child, a moment of divine urgency has arrived, a time when my guidance is crucial for your journey. The signs I send you are unique and purposeful, crafted with my unwavering love to lead you through unseen challenges and towards miraculous blessing. Do not let hesitation or fear steal away the precious opportunities I have meticulously prepared for you. Every second you delay is a chance to miss the abundant life I have designed just for you. Open your heart now, listen to my voice with intent, and step boldly into the destiny I have set before you. The time to act is now. Heed my call, and let my love transform your life forever. There are times when you might question whether I am truly present, if I hear your silent prayers, and if I care about every small aspect of your life. But know this, my child, I am always with you, right by your side, never absent for even a moment. I have been and always will be quietly guiding you, opening unexpected doors, lighting up blocked paths, and demonstrating my unwavering love for you in every situation. What you perceive as coincidences, events you believe are mere chance, are not so, my child. They are sign. I send messages from my heart to yours, reminders that I am always present, guiding each step you take, and that you are never alone on this journey. Every sign you receive holds profound meaning, carefully orchestrated by me. They are woven into your life through every circumstance, every encounter, and every moment you experience. These signs are meant to encourage you during tough times, guide you when you're confused, and comfort you when you feel weak. These signs do not appear randomly, but at the perfect moment I have chosen, allowing you to recognize their meaning and the love I wish to convey. When you encounter these signs, remember they are not just random events. They are my whispers, my way of telling you, I see you, I understand you, and I love you endlessly. Even when you feel lost or question the meaning of life, I am here, gently guiding and protecting you every step of the way. However, my beloved child, I must warn you of a danger many fail to see, the risk of becoming overly dependent on external signs. I understand your heart longs for confirmation and reminders that you are on the right path, but be cautious. The enemy, the deceiver, and master of lies is well aware of this longing. He can exploit it by creating false signs that seem to come from me, but are intended to lead you away from the truth and the light I have set before you. Remember, your faith should not depend on signs or fleeting affirmations from the world. True faith does not require visible proof to trust in me. My word is the strongest foundation you can stand on. It never changes, no matter how the world shifts. It is the lamp that guides your feet and the shield that protects you from the enemy's schemes. Do not let your heart be swayed by what you see or do not see. External signs are temporary, but my word is everlasting. Learn to trust in me even when no signs are apparent. This is not a rejection, but an invitation to walk in a deeper, more mature faith, a faith that remains steadfast despite circumstances or visible evidence. Let go of relying on what your eyes can see and instead listen to my voice within your heart. I speak to you constantly through the Holy Spirit, through peace, and through the living words I have spoken. Do not seek guidance from external signs when you already have my word, a compass that will never lead you astray. My beloved child, I understand this is not easy, but remember that I am always here to guide you. When you feel uncertain, turn to my words, pray, and seek confirmation from the Holy Spirit within your heart. Do not let the world or anyone deceive you with superficial things. Remember one truth deeply. When I reveal my grand plans to the world, I often do so not through grandiose events as people expect, but through what is humble and simple. Recall the story of the prophet Elijah on Mount Horeb seeking my presence. I did not come in the great storm, the earthquake, or the fierce fire, but in a gentle whisper. It was in that stillness that Elijah recognized me, my child. Your life is the same. Do not wait for grand and glorious displays or extraordinary events to recognize that I am at work. Do not let your heart be troubled because my actions do not align with your expectations. I am still working, even in the smallest things and the simplest moments of life. It could be a chance encounter, a gentle word, or a quiet peace within your soul that you cannot explain. Those who seek grandeur or great miracles often miss what I am doing. Look back at the story of the Israelites in the wilderness. I provided manna every day to sustain them. Manna was not a lavish feast, but it was my faithful provision day after day. Yet many complained because they expected something greater to satisfy their desires. My child, do not let your heart wander like that. Open your eyes to see my presence in all things. I am still at work in your life, even when everything seems quiet. The prayers you thought were forgotten are being answered little by little, in my way, not yours. Trust that I will not abandon you, even when you cannot feel my presence. I am there in every moment, every breath, and every small detail of your life. If you only seek me in the great and extraordinary, you may miss the glory I reveal through the simplest things. Be at peace, my beloved, and trust that I am working for your good. Do not expect things to align with your expectations, but open your heart to receive what I am doing in my way, perfect and complete. I never stop loving you or acting on your behalf. Seek me not only in the storms or the radiant light, but also in the gentle whisper and in the small things you might sometimes overlook. Do not let your heart be bound by fear. Fear does not come from me, but is a weapon the enemy uses to make you doubt yourself, to hinder you from stepping into the freedom and fullness of the plan I have set for you. Fear seeks to paralyze you, take away your faith, and make you forget that you belong to me, the one who always protects and guides you. Remember, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I have placed within you the strength to overcome every obstacle, a love to illuminate the darkest corners, and the wisdom to discern what is good and pleasing in my will. You do not need to panic or doubt, for I have equipped you with everything you need to stand firm, no matter the circumstances. When doubt, anxiety, and fear arise, stand firm and hold tightly to the rock of my word. My word is an unshakable foundation, a light piercing through the densest darkness. Let my promises be your source of strength, promises that I will never abandon you, that I will be your fortress of protection, and that everything is woven into my good and perfect plan. Remember the story of David facing Goliath, a giant that caused an entire army to tremble. But David did not approach the battle with fear because he knew I was with him. With unwavering faith and absolute trust in my name, David struck down the enemy with just a small stone. Similarly, my beloved, you can stand strong against anything that seems daunting or terrifying, for I have equipped you with the strength and courage to overcome. Walk forward with bold faith, for you are not alone. I am your shield and your fortress, your place of refuge. When storms arise and fear tries to grip your heart, declare my promises. Remind yourself that you are my child, enveloped in unconditional love, and that no force can separate you from my love. Listen deeply, not only with your ears, but with your heart and soul. Quiet your spirit to receive the words I'm about to speak to you. Words not just to hear, but to sink into the very core of your being. I know how often you have longed for a sign from me, something tangible to prove that I am still here, guiding you with every step of your life. I see you gazing at the stars, hoping they will align into a clear answer. I feel how you watch the leaves swaying in the wind, searching for a whisper from heaven. You yearn for a sign, something to ease your worries, to affirm that I am always here, leading, protecting, and loving you with an unchanging love. But today, my child, I invite you into something greater. I call you to place your trust in me without relying on visible signs. This is not because I deny your request, but because I desire for you to step into a deeper relationship with me. A faith unbound by what you see or feel, but rooted in the profound knowledge that I am always with you. Recall the story of Abraham, when I called him to leave the land he knew to journey to a place he had never seen. He had no map, no clear signs along the way, yet he walked in absolute obedience, trusting that I would guide him step by step. It was this faith, this surrender, that wove him into my grand plan. My child, I know that trusting without signs is a great challenge. I know that humans often seek assurance, something visible or tangible to ease their doubts. But remember, true faith does not depend on visible proof. True faith is walking in the certainty that I am faithful, always working for your good, even when you cannot see it clearly. Let your heart rest in the knowledge that I will never leave you. You will never walk alone. I am guiding you every step, even when you don't realize it. Each time you feel uncertain, close your eyes and remember that my presence is not something you need to search for outside. It resides within your very heart, my beloved. I am calling you to place your complete trust in me, even when there are no signs or clear affirmations. For when you walk by faith, you open the door for me to work more powerfully in your life. Faith does not need to see, but always knows with certainty that I am there. Walk forward, my child, with courage and steadfast trust. Let this surrender draw you closer to me, closer to the beautiful plans I have prepared for you. You are never alone. I hold you in my hands, love you beyond measure, and will never forsake you. Trust me, for I am faithful, and I never fail. Let your heart be still and listen intently to what I want to reveal. The greatest victories, the most profound miracles, and the most wondrous blessings do not come from what is seen, but from a faith that does not require sight. These are not for those who demand evidence to believe, but for those willing to entrust everything to me, even when all they have is my promise and a quiet hope within their hearts. My child, faith is not the result of what your eyes can see, but the recognition in your heart. Faith is the bridge to the unreachable, the light that guides your path, even when everything around you seems shrouded in darkness. Faith does not rely on worldly assurances, because it is nourished by my unchanging faithfulness. Remember Abraham, who left his homeland and family to journey into a land he had never known, simply because he believed in my promise. He did not ask for a map, nor did he require visible guarantees. He placed his trust in the one who promised, and through that obedience, he became the father of many nations. You too, my beloved, are being called to live a life of faith, not based on what you can see or touch, but rooted in trust in me. Remember that faith is not a feeling, nor is it a reaction to what is visible. It is a choice to believe that I am working even when you cannot see it, to know with certainty that I am faithful, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. When you walk by faith, you open the door for miracles to unfold. Miracles do not come from understanding everything, but from trusting that I know all things. You do not need to see the way before stepping forward, for I will make a way when you dare to take that step. Let your heart be strengthened by this truth. Faith is not weakness or blindness. It is the strength that rises above what you can comprehend, the presence of unshakable trust, the undeniable evidence that what I have promised will come to pass. Faith is the substance of what you hope for, the assurance of what you have not yet seen but is guaranteed by my promise. My beloved, I do not ask you to understand everything, but I call you to believe. Believe that I am at work, that I love you, and that I will never abandon you. Live with great faith, for it is through such faith that you will witness the greatness of the plans I have for you. Walk, my child, not with eyes seeking proof, but with a heart full of trust. I am here, guiding you, loving you, and doing things beyond anything you can imagine. Trust me. For through faith, you will see my glory revealed in your life. When you choose to place your trust in me without needing a sign, you are doing something profoundly meaningful. You are declaring that my word is enough, that my faithfulness is the firm foundation you can stand on. You do not need to see with your physical eyes to believe, for you understand that my promises never return void. When you believe me without visible evidence, you proclaim to the world, to yourself, and even to the powers of darkness the word of the Lord. Your faith is everything. You place your faith in my faithfulness, in my unchanging love, and that brings extraordinary strength. It is a statement that my promises matter more than any doubt that may creep into your mind. Consider this, my beloved. When you say that my love is greater than your fear, you are victorious. You are defeating the enemy, for fear is the weapon he uses to paralyze you, to make you forget that I, the Almighty, am with you. But when you stand firm in faith, you break the chains of fear, allowing my light to dispel every shadow in your heart. When you declare that my presence is more real than the circumstances around you, you are telling yourself and the world that you are not limited by what the eyes can see. You are living in a higher reality, a reality of trusting in my power and perfect plan, even when you face challenges. You know that I am working, even in things you cannot see. Remember the story of Peter walking on water. It was not the storm that made him sink, but fear and doubt. Yet when his gaze was fixed on me, he accomplished the impossible. So will you, my child. When your eyes remain on me, when you choose to trust my word above the circumstances, you will overcome every challenge you face. My dear one, know that I am always with you in every moment, in every breath. You do not need a sign to confirm it, for my presence in your heart is the greatest assurance I have given you. Not only my promises, but also my spirit, who guides, comforts, and reminds you that you belong to me. Keep walking in strong faith, my child. Let my love be your solid foundation. Let my word be the lamp that lights your path. When you believe in me without needing a sign, you not only bring me joy, but also open the door for wonders to unfold in your life. You are declaring that you are not just a hearer, but a doer, living in trust and obedience to me. I know that the journey of trust is not always easy for you. It is a path that requires you to walk in the light of faith, not in the certainty of what you can see or touch. It requires you to let go of control, silence the voice of doubt, and surrender everything into my loving hands. My beloved child, I understand that this is not an easy task, for humanity often feels secure when they hold everything within their grasp. But my child, there are great things that only when you let go and allow me to work can you truly see. Faith is not weakness or blindness. It is the courage to rise above fear, the choice to trust in the one who never changes, even when everything around you defies your expectation. Remember, each time you choose to trust me without needing a sign, you are opening the door for me to act in ways far beyond your understanding and expectation. Through such surrender, you empower me to reveal my great power, my boundless love, and my unwavering faithfulness. What I will do in your life will not only meet your expectations, but will far exceed them, leaving you in awe of what I can accomplish through you. Think of the heroes of faith you have heard about. When Joshua and the people of Israel faced the walls of Jericho, they had no visible assurance other than my word. Yet they obeyed, stepping out in faith, and as they did, the walls crumbled in a way no one could have imagined. That is the power of faith fully placed in me, a faith that does not require sight to believe, but is willing to move forward, knowing that I am always faithful. My dear child, know that every step you take in trust will never be in vain. The moments you dare to trust me despite the voices of doubt are the moments you give me the opportunity to perform miracles in your life. I do not only work in the grand things, but also in the small moments where you feel weak or uncertain. The rewards of such trust go far beyond anything you could imagine. When you place everything in my hands, you will experience peace that the world cannot give, joy that is independent of circumstances, and miracles revealed in ways you never expected. I will lead you to places you never thought you could reach, and I will fill your life with my goodness and love. My beloved, listen deeply, for even when everything around you feels silent, I am still speaking. Even when you think I am absent, the truth is that I am closer than ever, always watching and guiding you with every step, even when you think nothing is happening. Remember that I am working quietly yet powerfully to fulfill what is good in your life. I know there are times when your heart longs for a clear sign, a tangible proof to soothe your worries and affirm that I am here. But, my child, the enemy knows this too. He will exploit that desire to create confusion, sow doubt, and obscure the path I have set before you. He can create false signs, things that seem to come from me but only bring fear, insecurity, and despair. This is why I am calling you to rise above the need to rely on what you see. Instead, I invite you to place your faith in me, the one who never changes, the one who is faithful to every promise, and the one who loves you with an everlasting love. Remember that true faith does not require visible evidence. Faith is the assurance in your heart of who I am and that I am at work, even when circumstances seem to say otherwise. Think of Joseph when he was sold into slavery and imprisoned in the dungeon. He had no signs that everything I had promised would come to pass, yet he trusted me. And through that trust, I raised him up to accomplish great things beyond his imagination. My child, when you place your faith in me, you are entering into a deeper relationship with me. A relationship not based on what you see, but on knowing and trusting me. You are opening the door for me to work more powerfully in your life. I do not promise that this journey will always be easy, but I do promise that you will never have to walk it alone. When your heart feels shaken, remember that my silence does not mean my absence. When you cannot see what is happening, trust that I am still working, preparing the best for you. Do not let false signs or temporary silence cause you to lose faith. Let my word be a lamp to guide your path, an unshakable foundation you can rely on. Beloved child, I call you to walk with strong faith beyond the need to see in order to believe. Let your heart be filled with peace and hope because I, your Creator, am a stronghold, an unwavering refuge. When you trust in me, you will not only find peace, but also embark on a journey full of miracles and wonders beyond your understanding. Step forward, my child. Let faith replace doubt. Let hope drive out despair, and let my love lead your way. You never walk alone, for I am always here, guiding, protecting, and loving you unceasingly. Remember, I am not only with you, but also the strength within you, always working for your good. So, my child, do not seek me through visible signs or tangible evidence. Instead, seek me, the one who called you by name before the foundation of the world, the one who has placed my eternal love in your heart. Do not let your heart cling to what your eyes can see or your hands can touch. Those things are temporary, but I am unchanging, forever faithful and trustworthy. Place your faith in me, not because of what I do, but because of who I am, the one who created you, the one who loves you beyond all understanding. Faith does not require full understanding. It requires a heart willing to trust. Believe in me, not because you see all the plans clearly, but because my promises never fail. Every word I speak will come to pass, not according to your timing or ways, but according to my perfect and good will. Remember, my beloved, my love for you does not depend on the circumstances you face or the fleeting emotions you feel. That love is a firm foundation, the source of your life and hope. When you trust me, not because of what you see, but because of the love I have for you, you are entering into a deeper relationship with me, a relationship that transcends the limits of this world. Reflect on Daniel as he stood before the lion's den. He did not demand a sign to know that I was with him. His faith was not based on anything visible, but on the knowledge that I am powerful and faithful. That faith shut the mouths of lions and revealed my glory to all who witnessed it. So too, my dear child, trust me even in circumstances that seem impossible to overcome. I do not promise that you will always understand everything I do, but I promise you can trust in me. I do not require you to have all the answers. I simply ask you to take my hand and allow me to guide you. Let your heart rest in the truth that I am not only with you, but I am also your strength and the source of your life, my beloved child. When you come before me, let your heart be still and know that I am here, right beside you. I am not only listening to your prayers, but I am also ready to lead you deeper into the sacred connection between you and me. Prayer is not merely spoken words. It is an offering of the heart, an act of opening the door for me to touch the deepest parts of your soul. It is the bridge that connects your heart to mine, where you will find comfort, strength, and guidance that never run dry. Let me teach you how to pray, not just with words, but with surrender and trust. Prayer is not a ritual. It is a journey that brings you closer to me. In this moment, release the pressure to seek signs or clear answers. Let your worries and doubts dissolve in my presence, for I know what you need, even before you say it. Come to me with unwavering faith, without hesitation or fear. You do not need perfect words, for I do not seek perfection in prayer. I seek the sincerity of your heart. Open yourself so that your prayers may become whispers from the depths of your soul, where you can express every feeling, fear, and hope without holding back. I call you to step into a deeper relationship through prayer. Do not be afraid to bring me your pain, your worries, and your unanswered questions. Let prayer become a flowing stream, a living conversation with me, the one who understands you more than anyone ever could. When you entrust everything into my hands in prayer, you acknowledge that I am your source of life, your refuge, and your fortress in all circumstances. Let the words you speak not just be utterances, but expressions of trust, an invitation for me to work powerfully in your life. Remember, prayer is not meant to change my will, but to transform your heart, helping you see the good plans I have prepared for you. Let prayer soften your heart, shape it according to my will, and fill your soul with peace that surpasses all understanding. My beloved child, open your heart right now. Let the words you offer be more than just a voice. They are cries from the depths of your soul, a communion between you and me. As you enter the depths of prayer, you will see that I am not only listening, I am acting, loving, and guiding you through every storm. You are never alone, for I am always here, ready to hold you, lift you up, and remind you that you are forever my beloved. Begin, beloved Lord. You are the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the Almighty Creator and the Sustainer of all things. Before you, nothing exists, and all things are made complete in you. You are the faithful one, the unchanging one, who loves us with an everlasting love. With deep reverence, I come before you, offering a prayer from the depths of my heart. I come to you with a humble heart, confessing that there have been times when I sought to control everything in my life. I have longed for assurance, tangible promises, and clear signs to ease the fears and doubts within me. But today I surrender all those needs to you. I relinquish the urge to hold on to everything in my own way, and instead choose to fully entrust myself to you, the one who is always faithful and loves me unconditionally. Lord, please forgive me for the doubtful thoughts that have crept into my mind. I am sorry for not always placing my complete trust in you. Cleanse my heart and help me see that you are always with me, even when I cannot see or feel your presence. Protect me, keep me from all evil, and guide me step by step along the path you have ordained. Lord, teach me how to trust in you without requiring a sign or proof. Help me to walk by faith, standing firm in the knowledge that you never fail. Place within me a strong faith and steadfast hope so that I may walk in peace and confidence, even when I do not understand everything. Lord, grant me holy wisdom to discern your voice amidst the noise and chaos of the world. Open my ears to clearly hear your gentle whispers, and help me distinguish what is truth from you and what is deceit from the enemy. Quiet the doubts that try to invade my mind and the worries that prevent me from being still and listening to your voice. Calm my heart and bring me peace that surpasses all understanding, so I can walk with the assurance that you are guiding me. Lord, I need wisdom not to fulfill my own desires, but to live in obedience to your good and perfect will. Help me recognize your voice amid the many calls of the world and keep my heart soft to respond to you with trust and obedience. I thank you that you are never silent, that you always speak and guide me in every circumstance. I surrender all things to you, trusting that you will help me hear and follow your direction. I thank you for your unchanging love, for your forgiveness and mercy toward me. Renew my heart each day so that I may live with unshakable faith, always knowing that I am loved and led by you, my faithful shepherd. My beloved child, as you continue to walk this sacred journey, remember that you are never alone. This channel is your sanctuary, a place where my voice resonates and my love envelops you each day. Subscribe now to stay connected, ensuring that you receive daily guidance, inspiration, and the unwavering support you need to deepen your faith and trust in me. Like and share this message with those you hold dear, so they too may experience the peace and purpose I have lovingly prepared for them. Leave your prayers, thoughts, and reflections in the comments below, and join our community of faithful hearts united in seeking a closer relationship with me. By engaging with our content, you not only strengthen your own journey, but also uplift others around you, creating a ripple of divine love and understanding. Return often, for each visit brings you closer to the abundant life I have designed for you. Let this channel be your daily refuge, a beacon of light guiding you through every challenge and triumph. Walk boldly in faith, trust in my guidance, and know that every moment you spend here fortifies your path toward everlasting joy and fulfillment. Press the subscribe button now and let us walk this holy path together, hand in hand, heart to heart. Until we meet again, may my peace be with you. Today and always, I pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.